Broadcasting presents high school basketball.
As January and the regular season wind down, we've got a fantastic Rolling Valley Conference girls basketball game on tap for you tonight on 93.7 KKRL. It's a showdown between the top two teams in the conference, 12-2 Coon Rapids Bayard and 12-3 Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. Our pregame show is brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Great view of the action, essentially up in the rafters, up in the crow's nest tonight. My vantage point in the Gatorade broadcast booth. The boys' game will follow in Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. Coon Rapids Bayard, they rolled in Ogden last night, 44-13. Aaliyah Clayberg excelled with 16 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 steals. Aubrey Hoffbauer added 12 points and 4 steals, and this Crusader team's excellence starts with their defense. Leading Class 1A in steals per game at 21 a game, and their 29 points per game allowed is number 2 in 1A. They are undefeated in conference play, 9-0, and can really put a stranglehold on the conference with a win tonight. But Exira Elkhorn Kimballton stands in their way, winners of 6 straight, including Saturday's W over Van Meter, 47-42, led by sophomore standout Taryn Peterson, averaging just under 24 points per game and a 2A leading 7.5 steals per game. It'll be the second matchup for these two teams this season. Back on December 17th, the Crusaders rolled. They won in Coon 59-36, and they've won the last 2 meetings by 23 and 27. So I asked Coach, what's different tonight? I asked Coach Christensen of the Coon Rapids Bayard, McAllister rather, of the Crusaders, and I asked what is different tonight compared to the first game. And the big difference, obviously, Jaylyn Peterson, their second leading scorer. She missed some time to start the season. She's back now, and a major part of why the Spartans have won their last 6 after a 6-3 start. Now 12-3, 9-2 in the conference, and both of those losses came earlier in the season. One of them was Coon Rapids Bayard back on the 17th. So Coach Tom Peterson and Coach Caitlin McAllister, they know tonight will likely be much closer and more of a coin flip than that first matchup with the Spartans at full strength with Jaylyn Peterson back. Spartans won 22 straight from 2014 to 2023. So, yeah, the Crusaders have won the last couple, but it was all Exira Elkhorn Kimballton for the previous decade. Can they make it 3 in a row tonight, or will the Spartans get back in the win column? We will find out as this game tips off shortly after 6 o'clock. It's the Mackey Motors pregame show on 93.7 KKRL, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. Starting lineups coming your way next. Coon Rapids Bayard and Exira Elkhorn Kimballton squaring off in girls basketball next.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife Sarah at 790-4543.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Froelich Super Value is not only your hometown grocery, they are your area's premier full-service grocery store with a full-service deli serving up hot and fresh food daily. At Froelich Super Value, you'll find everything you need from day-to-day as well as meal solutions. Stock up to feed the hungry athlete in your house. Froelich Super Value is excited to serve the Coon Rapids Bayard community, proud sponsor of Crusader Athletics, and wish them good luck.
KKRL Carroll live in Elkhorn tonight, home of the Spartans of Exira Elkhorn Kimballton, and tonight they welcome the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. I'm Nick Brinks. Good to be with you tonight. It's the Mackey Motors pregame show. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. A pair of 12-win teams, number 1 and number 2 in the Rolling Valley, about to square off for the second time this season. Let's take a look at our starting lineups tonight, and we begin with the 9-0 in conference play, number 1 team in the Rolling Valley. They come from Class 1A. Caitlin McAllister's number 12 ranked Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders, 12-2 overall. They'll start Ashton Clucky, a 5'8 junior tonight. Anna Hart, a 5'6 junior, 11 points, 7 steals per game. She is number 3 in Class 1A for steals per game. A big part of why this success, this defensive success, is so astounding for this Crusader squad. Each year she gets better and better. She's just a junior. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure she already broke the school record for steals and will probably put that thing so far out of reach by the time she is done after next school year. So fun to watch. Malia Clayberg is a 5'11 junior. She'll start tonight, leading scorer, 15 points a game, leading rebounder, 8 points a game, and she also leads the Crusaders in blocks, 3 blocks per game. Ella Heidoff is a 5'6 junior, 6 points a game, and the 5th and final starter for the Crusaders tonight. 7.5 points a game for the 5'8 junior Aubrey Hoffbauer. Clucky, Hart, Clayberg, Heidoff, and Hoffbauer. And for the Exira Elkhorn Kimballton Spartans, 5'9 junior Jalen Peterson. Taryn Peterson averaging just under 24 points per game for the Exira Elkhorn Kimballton Spartans. She'll start tonight, 23 points a game, also leads in assists and steals, and she is the number 1 stealer in Class 2A with 7.5 per game. Riley Miller is a 5'7 sophomore. She'll start tonight. Harley Fawn, a 5'7 senior. Their leading rebounder, 7.5 per game, along with her 6 points a game. And the 5th and final Spartan starter tonight, Cadence Spoor, 5'8 junior, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 3.5 steals. A key component as well for this Exira Elkhorn Kimballton Spartan squad. 12-3 on the year, 9-2 in conference play, and one of those 2 losses came to Coon Rapids Bayard back on December 17th. While Jalen Peterson was out, she is now in. We'll see what happens here tonight as they rematch here late in January of 2025. Number 12 in 1A, Coon Rapids Bayard. And 2A's Exira Elkhorn Kimballton Spartans will square off here in mere moments. You've been listening to the Mackey Motors pregame show. Thanks to Casey Miners back in studio tonight. That'll do it for the pregame show. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. When we return, tip-off. We're live in Elkhorn, Iowa tonight, home of the Spartans of Exira Elkhorn Kimballton, as they welcome Coon Rapids Bayard.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Auto Group, home of warranty forever. Coon Bowl in Coon Rapids. It's a great place to bring your family for a fun night of entertainment. They've got 8 lanes of bowling, plus they serve great burgers. In fact, burgers that were voted one of the top 10 best burgers in the state. Plus, they've got a full menu of great food, something for everybody. So plan a night out and head to Coon Bowl in Coon Rapids for dinner and a game of bowling. Located on 6th Street, Coon Bowl, voted best burger in Iowa. Proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bear Crusaders and all area teams.
At Southwest Iowa Real Estate Company, we love Audubon. It's where we live, raise our families, and volunteer our time. It's also the place where we sell homes. I'm Janelle Dice, broker of Southwest Iowa Real Estate Company in Audubon. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, look no further than your neighbors. We know the market better than anyone and will take the stress out of the entire process. For more information, call us at 712-563-4288 or go to our website at southwestiowarealestateco.com.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bear Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Got a big matchup for you on 93.7 KKRL and on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network app. You can download that, search for CB Sports Network, online at sports.carrollbroadcasting.com. You can tell your smart speaker to play KKRL. Lots of ways for you to take tonight's game with you in the house, in the car, on the go, wherever you may be. Coon Rapids Baird in black. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton in white with maroon numbers. Crusaders black jerseys, red numbers. And in the circle for the Crusaders, it's Malia Clayberg. She'll tip off against Jalen Peterson. 5'11 Clayberg, 5'9 Peterson. Tipped, controlled. Anna Hart controls it. And the Crusaders quickly get bumped. Hart from behind. A whistle and a foul. 4 seconds in on Exira EHK. And it will go on Jalen Peterson after the tip. Crusaders at the half-court stripe. They'll dribble to the right. Ella Heidoff lobs down to the corner for Hoffbauer in the lane. Clayberg dribbles inside, goes up strong. The shot was blocked. They'll get the offensive board. Now to the left wing. Tipped out to Hart. Step back three on its way. And a swish for the Crusaders to get things underway. Over 20 on the year behind the arc for Anna Hart. 30 seconds in, and this Crusader offense is on the board first. And they'll come up with a defensive rebound after a miss in the lane from Taryn Peterson. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton now. They steal it away. They also steal the ball really well like the Crusaders do. They'll drive inside with a layup. No good. Jump ball will be called in favor of the Spartans as Harley Fawn tied it up with, I believe, Ella Heidoff in the lane. 7:14 to go first quarter. 3-0 Crusaders. Spartans underneath their own basket. They'll bounce it to Peterson. Rolls off the rim. Tips to Hahn. Off the rim. Gets another offensive board. And she'll get called to the jump ball here. She and Aubrey Hoffbauer tie it up. Had a couple looks there, couple offensive boards, but the Spartans come up empty on the possession. Crusaders have hit a three and turned it over on their first two possessions. Inbound pass to Ella Heidoff in the backcourt. Spartans have 4 of their 5 defenders playing full court defense. Now a lob underneath. Wide open for a moment. Ashton Clucky. It drops halfway in. The bunny misses, pops back out. Rebounded by Exira EHK by their leading rebounder this year, Harley Fawn. steal for Hart, back at the left wing. 1-on-2, Crusaders. Driving layup, too strong, good defensive pressure at the end from Cadence Spoor. And now a whistle and a timeout. Coach Peterson and the Spartans want to talk it over. 6:39 to go, first quarter. It'll be Spartan basketball in 30 seconds on 93.7 KKRL.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
After the timeout, Exira Elkhorn Kimballton will look to score for their first time. They have turned it over once. They've had a few offensive rebounds, but so far nothing has gone through for them, and they're going to... Nope, I thought it was a turnover. They're going to quickly work ahead of the press, and now a jump ball. Spartans and Crusaders tie it up. They kind of went bang, bang, found somebody open at the rim. Couldn't get the shot to go, and now the Spartans, after the jump ball, will have it again. Kick out to the top, tying three. No. Offensive rebound after the Taryn Peterson miss. Underneath with Jalen Peterson. Tipped around. The rebound belongs to Aubrey Hoffbauer. Crusaders up the floor. She lost the handle on it. Slipped a little bit. Anna Hart takes it across the stripe now. To the left wing. She knocked down a three on their opening possession. 2 minutes in. Hart driving. Saved from going out of bounds by Clayberg. Back to the Spartans, though. Underneath Peterson. Double teamed. And one of the two will foul as she goes up with it. It'll be Peterson to the line for a pair. And I believe it's Ashton Clucky for the Crusaders picking up a foul. 3-0 lead for Coon Rapids Bayard. Jalen Peterson, she'll knock down the free throw. Shooting 64% on 40 attempts this year. Second is short. Rebound. Spartans. They are just absolutely crushing the offensive board so far. Three. Missed. Peterson, another offensive rebound, then a collision as Peterson and Clayberg tumble to the floor, wrestling for it. It'll be Coon Rapids Bayard basketball. They lead it 3-1, under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. A lob to half court. Hoffbauer to Clucky. Back to the right wing. Hart, step back, thought about a three. To the left wing. Heidoff dribbles to the free throw line. Kick back out to the right wing with Hart. She'll survey the defense. Dribble to her left, a double team, swatted into the backcourt. Hart quickly there to pick it back up, and she'll get shoved by Taryn Peterson. Second Spartan foul here in the first 2.5 minutes. 5.5 to go. First quarter. 3-1. Crusaders. Inbound pass to the point guard, Hart. Cross the timeline. Heidoff inside, Clayberg at the left elbow. Lob inside, Hoffbauer had a good look. The pass a little behind her, though. Through her fingertips, and the Spartans will take it away. A steal for the Spartans. Peterson steps to the left. Peterson to Peterson. Taryn to Jalen. Now a pass into traffic for the Crusaders. They'll steal it with Clayberg. Hoffbauer to Hart. Lob inside. Nobody home at the back. Easy two for Ashton Clucky. 5-1. Under 5 to go, first quarter. Spartan basketball. Jalen Peterson in the right wing. Lob to the left wing. With Cadence Spoor and a blocking foul as Hart hits the deck. Tried to step in front of Spoor, and Hart got the worst of it, but will be called with her first foul. Each team with a couple fouls now in the early going. And Exira Elkhorn Kimballton will sub in Zoe Rasmussen and also Alyssa Testro. A lob to Spoor back at half court. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton looking for their first field goal in the first quarter. 4:40 remaining. Spoor driving baseline, tipped out by Hoffbauer as she tried to bounce it on the lane, across the lane to Testro. Spartans will keep it. 4:37 remaining opening quarter here on 93.7 KKRL. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Inbound pass, Jalen Peterson. Too strong, hard off the window. Rebound for Ella Heidoff, and now the Crusaders against this full-court defense. Tipped by Clucky. It'll be turned over. Back to Jalen Peterson, and a foul from Hart. A couple fouls for her within 4 minutes, and she is not somebody the Crusaders want to have in foul trouble. And we'll see Jalen Peterson shoot a couple more. 1 for 2 tonight, and again shooting about 64%. First free throw she knocked down. She's now missed her last 2, and she'll get another chance here. They trail. The Spartans do 5-1. And she'll go 1 for 2 this time as she did the first time. 2 for 4. 3-point lead for the Crusaders. Heidoff up the near sideline. Dribbling right to left. Step to the left wing. Kick down to the corner for Ashton Clucky. A lob to the top, Hoffbauer. Hoffbauer drives. Left elbow jumper. Short. Rebound pulled in by Taryn Peterson. And the Spartans are back to work. Halfway through the first quarter. Spohr, the deep toss underneath. Now to Jalen Peterson. She'll finally knock one down. There's a free throw jumper. 5-4. Crusaders, their lead is down to 1. Lob to Hart, just shy of midcourt. She'll break the press. A lob to Clucky underneath. Wide open Clayburg. Hit and fouled. When the pass went off to her, she was wide open. And then here comes Peyton Spohr trying to get there in a blaze of glory. She'll run into her and foul. Clayburg will shoot a couple. Malia Clayburg shooting well from the free throw line this season. She'll knock down the first. Shooting in the upper 60s percentage-wise. 6-4. Clayburg's first free throw is good. Second one rolls and rattles but falls in. 7-4. Back to a 3-point advantage. 3:40 to go. First quarter. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton now trailing with the basketball. Pass into traffic. Testro gets to the lane and puts it up with one hand. 1-point game again. Tipped ball. Crusaders hang on to it. Heidoff at the top of the key. Hand off to Hart. Thought about the 3 at the top of the key. A lob into the air. Swatted. Stolen by Zoe Rasmussen. And the Spartans take it back. A chance to take their first lead of the game. To the left wing with Jalen Peterson. Down the baseline. Pass off somebody's shin. And it's scooped up by Ella Heidoff. A steal for the Crusaders' left wing. Now Heidoff surveys. Wants to get it to Hoffbauer at the free throw line. She'll dribble down. And she gets it swatted away. Spartans save it from going out of bounds. And Zyra EHK will get it back. But they're going to throw it away. Hoffbauer hauls in the high pass. Stolen right back. Back-to-back turnovers now. Both teams play really well defensively. They force a lot of turnovers. And we've seen both defenses do that here in the early going. Clayburg at the free throw line. Sees Park for a moment. And she'll dribble and drive. But it will be swatted out of bounds on a block by Alyssa Testro. It'll remain with the Crusaders. They lead 7-6 first quarter. Hoffbauer to the baseline to inbound for Coon Rapids Baird. Right to Clayburg. Underneath, swatted. It's rejected by Spohr, but they hang on to possession. Corner look for Hart. Dribbles, rather Heidoff. Heidoff to Hoffbauer. 3 on the shot clock. Hoffbauer was out of position. Heaves up the underhand, one-handed toss. It almost goes in. Spartans take it, though. They were almost down on the shot clock. Underneath with Fawn and fouled by the Crusaders' Ashton Clucky, and now she'll pick up her second. Each team with, let's see here, 4 fouls now, I believe, for Coon Rapids Baird. Yes, it is. Took a while for them to get that updated on the scoreboard. Inbound pass, Jalen Peterson drives. Shot missed and rebounded by Lauren Cook, the sophomore, in for Hart right now for the Crusaders. Underneath from Hoffbauer to Clayburg, and she cashes in for a layup. Back to a 3-point lead for Coon Rapids Baird, 9-6. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton works it to the top. Left wing now is Jalen Peterson down to Testro on the baseline. A lob to the top. Fawn, left wing Peterson, drives over Clayburg, bounces off the rim and out. Clayburg pulls down the board. 3 on 2. Clayburg underneath to Cook, swatted off the shoe of a Spartan. It'll stay Crusader basketball. They'll also sub in Maya Downing now, a junior. Hart was in for a bit. Now she'll come back out. 1:22 to go first quarter. Crusaders by 3. Inbound pass to Clayburg, shoved from behind. Fawn, no call. Out to the left wing. Hoffbauer, 3. Back iron out. Cook the rebound. Lauren Cook pulls it down. At the right wing. Off to Heidoff. She'll meet her in the right wing. Dribbles to the sideline. Now down to the corner. Picks up her dribble in trouble. Working on Fawn. Bounces it. It's going to be intercepted. Stolen. 4. Breakaway layup. Off the rim. No good. Hoffbauer there. Tipped into the air. Spartans hang on. Peterson to the left wing. Now to the corner. Back to the top. Peterson under a minute to go. Corner look. Out to the wing. Continuing around the perimeter. Peterson to the free throw line. Underneath the Fawn. Layup off the glass is good. Harley Fawn puts one in. 1 point lead for Coon Rapids Baird. Cook in the right wing. Crusaders to the free throw line with Heidoff. Bounce pass to Hoffbauer. 5 seconds separate shot and game clock. Tips pass. Cook hauls it in at the top. Again, Hart on the bench with a couple fouls right now. As is Ashton Clucky. Backdoor cut underneath to Downing, and she got shoved, and she'll shoot a pair. 18 seconds to go, and the foul for the Spartans. It'll be their 4th, each team with 4. And it will go on Cadence Spoor. Couple free throws now coming for Maya Downing. First drops in. Back to a 2-point game. 10-8 with under 20 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. Taryn Peterson a couple fouls, along with Anna Hart a couple fouls, so they have taken a seat for the latter half of this first quarter. Downing rattles home the second. Crusaders 4 for 4. Spartans 2 for 4 at the free throw line. Here's a pass into traffic. It's intercepted by Maya Downing. Clayburg scoops it up now in the backcourt. Out front to Cook. Wide open. Heidoff. Closed in by Fawn. That'll be swatted and rejected. 2-1. Peterson. 3 at the buzzer off the rim. Taryn Peterson comes up short, and that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Crusaders led the first 8 minutes. They scored on their first possession. They lead 11-8 over Exira Elkhorn Kimballton, but that lead stuck between 1 and 3 for most of that first quarter. Second quarter's a minute away on KKRL.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, Ref! That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Trailing by 3, have the basketball first. They'll try to split defenders underneath to Fawn, and it's rejected by Malia Clayburg underneath, swatted out of bounds. A team-high 3 blocks per game for Coon Rapids Baird. That's Clayburg. Spartans will inbound it again. Top of the key, straight on 3 to tie. Jalen Peterson, no good. Save from going out of bounds? No. Riley Miller's foot was on the line as she danced along the baseline. 11-8, Crusaders lead. They led 5-1 in the first quarter. That's the largest lead of the game so far. Crusaders have the basketball in the front court. Anna Hart now. A couple fouls for her. Taryn Peterson, she's got a couple fouls. Hoffbauer takes a jumper from the free throw line, and she'll get it to go. First points of the game for Aubrey Hoffbauer. Largest lead of the game now. Here early in the second quarter after that Hoffbauer mid-range jumper, 4-point lead. Jalen Peterson lobs left to Miller. Double teamed. A lob to from the far side to the near side. Miscommunication. As soon as the ball left her hand, The intended receiver of that pass was nowhere to be found, and it sailed well over everybody's head and out of bounds. A minute into the second quarter, largest lead for the Crusaders. Pass out to the right wing. It's Heidoff to the baseline. Puts one up, knocks it down. A little floater from the right baseline from Ella Heidoff. And the Crusaders have their largest lead of 7 right now. 15-8. 6:45 to go in this opening half. Miller's pass into the lane. Intercepted by Clucky almost. It's off her hands, and then Clayburgh can't save it from going out of bounds. It'll remain Spartan basketball. Taryn Peterson subs back in. A couple fouls for her. Zoe Rasmussen, a 5'5 freshman. She'll lob it in to the right wing. Catch and shoot. 3 on the way. Back iron out. No good. Clayburgh and Fawn fighting for the board. It'll belong to the Crusaders. Jump ball favors CRB. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton started out with full court pressure. Now they'll send everybody to the front court. Hart up the floor slowly, and now they'll start to attack. Pass intended for Clayburgh. Miscommunication there. Nobody home. Now Peterson fires away a right wing 3. Peterson, Jalen Peterson. She'll drive in and pick up the rebound and the offensive putback. 5-point game now. Crusaders lead. Anna Hart splits defenders and wanted to get it to Clayburgh, and those two out of sync a little bit. Couple defenders in the area as well. And that pass went awry. 6:06 to go. Culver's halftime show coming up at the end of this first half here in Elkhorn tonight, home of Exira Elkhorn Kimballton, as they welcome Coon Rapids Baird tonight. A right wing 3. Missed. Offensive board, Jalen Peterson. And as she did the last trip down, Jalen Peterson picks it up off an offensive rebound from right wing 3 that didn't go down. Close range look, and she's got 4 now here in the quarter. 15-12, and another Crusader pass. All right, 3 straight possessions with passes off the mark. This time Heidoff was looking for Ashton Clucky, and the Spartans will get it back. They're within 3. It was a 7-point game a little bit ago, 5.5 to go in the second quarter. Spartans work it up front with Fawn. Right corner with Rasmussen. A lob to the top. Taryn Peterson dribbles to the left. Left elbow jumper off the rim. Ashton Clucky had it. Jalen Peterson steals it away, and Hart comes up with it. She gets knocked to the ground from behind. Fouled by Spohr. Cadence Spohr, I believe that'll be her second. And with 5:13 to go in the half, it'll be Crusader basketball. That's the first foul for either team here in quarter number 2. Clayburgh inbounds to Hart. She'll cross the Spartan logo at half court, dribbles to her left. To the left wing with Clayburgh. Clayburgh lobs to Clucky on the top. They need some points. They need to not throw it away as they've done the last few possessions. Here's a mid-range floater from Hart. Right wing, no good. They're going to come up with the offensive rebound. Hart will have it back. To the right corner, Heidoff drives baseline. Goes underneath. Shot up high over the rim. Rebounded by Jalen Peterson. Peterson just crushing the boards here in the game. Taryn Peterson drives in for a layup, hits the deck. Couple free throws coming for Taryn. And this will be a foul on Malia Clayburgh. Her first, by my count. 3-point game. Crusaders on top. 2-point game now as Taryn Peterson converts the first. 70% free throw shooter this year on 83 attempts. She's got one here, her first point of the night. Crusaders have to be happy with that. And she'll go 2 for 2. In the first 11 and a half minutes of the game, Taryn Peterson's only got 2 points. Coach McAllister would be happy with that if you told her that pregame. She's averaging 23 points a game. A 1-point lead, a 6-0 run right now for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. Left elbow look, now driving around defenders. Too strong on the layup attempt, and now a steal. Hart gets it right back. Underneath to Cook, top of the key rather. A lob to Hart, left wing, long 3, Caitlin Clarkland. It'll be short into the hands of Jalen Peterson off the rim. Halfway through quarter number 2, Spartans have a good chance at their first lead of the game, trailing by 1. Jalen Peterson drives to the free throw line, poked out by Lauren Cook, and it's a foul on the sophomore. Second team foul halfway through quarter number 2. To the baseline, it'll be sophomore Riley Miller, averaging 5 points a game under the hoop. To Spoor, I think it was partially blocked. Now it's a scrum on the floor for it. Jump ball belongs to Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. And they'll have it underneath their own basket yet. 15-14. Crusaders by 1. They're on defense. Spartans inbound left wing. 3 to take the lead. Back iron, no. Offensive board, nope, another jump ball. Heidoff ties it up for the Crusaders with Harley Fawn of Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. Spartans had some looks. They come up empty with their chance to take the lead. Now the Crusaders. They've given up the last 6 points. It was 15-8. They've turned it over a bunch in there. Here's Heidoff to the left corner. Hoffbauer, as Heidoff took a tumble. Double teamed. Hoffbauer has to get rid of it as she stumbles and travels. Another turnover. Coach McAllister shaking her head on the sideline. 3:32 remaining in the second quarter. And Exira Elkhorn Kimballton will look to inbound here in the full court. They've got some subs coming in and out. They will bring Taryn Peterson back in. And I saw Zoe Rasmussen come out of the game. I believe there was one other sub. Alyssa Testro comes in for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. A lob to the left wing. Tipped out by Hart. And now in front of the Crusader bench, the Spartans will inbound. They trail by 1, seeking their first lead of the game. Taryn Peterson throws it. Intercepted by Hart. 2-on-1. Hart lobs to Cook. Through her hands. It's out of bounds. And the Crusaders just continue to turn the ball over here in the second quarter. They lead 15-14. They scored the first 4 to start the quarter. They've given up 6 in a row, though. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton with Testro underneath. Drives and travels. That'll give it right back to Coon Rapids Bears. So both offenses have seen better days here than what we have seen in the second quarter. Defenses are feisty. Crusaders will take a timeout here with 3:02 to go in the second quarter. Coon Rapids Bears leads Exira Elkhorn Kimballton 15-14. Crusader ball when we return on 93.7 KKRL midway through the second quarter.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Elkhorn Kimballton and Coon Rapids Bears squaring off in this girls contest, a matchup of 12-win teams. Crusaders are 12-2, Spartans are 12-3, number 1 and number 2 in the Rolling Valley. Crusaders have a 2-game lead essentially with no losses. Spartans have 2 losses in conference play. If the Spartans can win tonight, they are right back in the thick of it for the conference crown. If the Crusaders win tonight, it's not mathematically locked up, but their chances are sky high to come away with the crown this season. Crusaders out of the timeout. They'll turn it over again, but Hart answers. She'll steal it in the backcourt. She does it so well. Hoffbauer now out front. Both teams turn it over to start out of the timeout. Heidoff down the baseline. Jumper in and out. Hops off the rim twice. And it's Taryn Peterson splitting defenders. And a reach-in will be called as Hart and Cook were the 2 defenders. It kind of looked from my vantage point that they got their feet tangled, but it will be a foul on Lauren Cook, her second. Crusaders are happy at least that it wasn't Anna Hart picking up her third. Riley Miller to the top. Taryn Peterson dribbles to the left. Spartans looking for their first lead of the game. 2:20 remaining in the half. Jalen Peterson knocks it down from just in front of the free throw line. Double digits for Jalen Peterson and the first lead of the game for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. It's an 8-0 run here in the quarter for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. Pass to Hart. Tipped at half court. And she'll pick up the dribble on the line as she was shoved. Hart doesn't get the time of day from the official. She tried to show that the defender shoved her. So the Spartans by one. Will lob to the right wing. Miller inside, stolen. Tipped by Malia. Picked up by Cook. Deflected. And it'll be lost in the backcourt. Jump ball, I think. Jump ball will go to the Spartans. So the Crusaders, essentially another turnover. They have racked up the turnovers here in the quarter. They've scored 4 points, the first 4 points. And now an 8-0 run since for the Spartans. And Exira EHK leads by one. Taryn Peterson finds Jalen Peterson, right wing, down to the corner. Rasmussen 3, misses. Jalen Peterson plays it like a pass, picks up the rebound. Ball is tipped around, loose. Cook comes up with it. And they're going to get a travel on Cook as she tried to spin her way out of traffic. Right, back to the Spartans. Crusaders struggling to get out of their own way right now. And the Spartans have capitalized to take their first lead of the game, and they've had to fight and claw and fight for every single point here. Jalen Peterson out to Cadence 4, top of the key, left wing, look, Taryn Peterson lets it fly, flashes it. 3 from the left wing, first of the game, not from the free throw line for Peterson. That puts her at 5 and a 4-point lead. Hart double teamed as she crosses the stripe to the left wing, and she is shoved. No, they're going to get a double dribble. And now Anna Hart getting a clarification from the official. Spartans take it. 1:10 to go, second quarter. Exira EHK leading by 4 at home. Hart tips it into the backcourt, and she'll break the layup. No, breakaway layup. She had nobody there, and it was too strong. Missed the layup, but she earned free throws. No, fouled by Hart as the Spartans were fighting for the ball. So that was doubly disastrous for Coon Rapids Baird. Hart missed what should have been an easy layup. And then fouled trying to get the ball back. Now that's her third. Spartans up by 4. Taryn Peterson dribbles to the left elbow, takes it inside, 45 seconds left. Cook shoves from behind. She hits the deck, and the Crusaders are fouled. This will be a foul on Jalen Peterson, her second, team second in the quarter. Down by 4 now. They have been outscored 11-4 in the quarter, and all 11 have been unanswered. Crusaders have missed a couple layups in there and a bunch of turnovers. Aubrey Hoffbauer misses a jumper from the free throw line. And now 2 Crusaders are in the area, Clayburg and Clayburg and Cook. Either one of them probably had an easy rebound, but they didn't know the other was next to her. They collide, and it goes out of bounds off of the Crusaders. If it can go wrong right now for Coon Rapids Baird, it is. 4-point lead for the Spartans. They're looking to add more here. Maybe last possession for the quarter. Taryn Peterson will take off. Left wing, jumps. They got a floater from the left elbow. Missed the shot. Harley Fawn cleans it up. 6-point lead. 13-0 run for the Spartans. A lob into traffic, intercepted. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton tosses it deep. Jalen Peterson rolls off. Swatted by Cook. 2-1. Heaves it from half court. A lot of contact, no whistle. And the horn for halftime is here. A second quarter the Crusaders will be happy to have in the rearview mirror. Turnovers, missed shots, nothing going their way. And then on the other side, Exira Elkhorn Kimballton making the Crusaders make mistakes. Lots of pressure and knocking down some buckets, including a lot of second chance points. We go to the half. It's a 21-15 lead for the Exira Elkhorn Kimballton Spartans. 13-4 in the quarter in favor of the Spartans. And again, the Crusaders scored the first 4. Spartans scored the last 13. Coach Peterson, Coach McAllister, and their squads head to the locker rooms. Culver's halftime show is next. You're listening to 93.7 KKRL.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Hey, sports fans, R&J Wagner Trucking, the top name in expedited transportation since 2002, is cheering on the Audubon Wheelers. With their cutting-edge equipment and expert team, R&J Wagner handles all your liquid bulk needs with unbeatable reliability. They're proud to support our local schools and wish the best of luck to all the athletic teams.
Go Wheelers!
From everybody at R&J Wagner Trucking, we're behind you all the way.
Are you looking for a new appliance? Stop by Coon Rapids Hardware Hank. They are an authorized Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana dealer. If they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they will order it just for you. Make Coon Rapids Hardware Hank your one-stop shop for all your home needs. And check out their new location. They're proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders. And remember, they're not your average hardware store.
At Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinic, their mission is to deliver excellence with quality and compassion to everyone they serve. From their primary care providers and emergency services to their outpatient specialists and rehab department, they're here for you. They're also proud of their local heroes, the Audubon Wheelers athletes. Keep shining, Wheelers. Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Your health, their commitment.
Community Insurance Agency is a proud supporter of the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders and is pleased to help sponsor tonight's game. Community Insurance Agency is more than just their name. It's the core foundation of what they believe in, the community. For quality protection at prices you can afford, backed by their fast, friendly service, call one of their agents today at 712-999-2288 or stop in at their office in Coon Rapids. Go Crusaders!
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
KRL is sponsored by Culver's in Carroll, celebrating 40 years in business and 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. Exira Elkhorn Campbellton hosting Coon Rapids Bayard tonight in this girls basketball contest. We'll have the boys game following. And right now the Spartans, on the heels of a 13-0 run to close out the second quarter, they lead the Crusaders 21-15. Coon Rapids Bayard led by 3 after 1. It was 11-8. Took the first couple buckets on the first few possessions to go up 15-8, leading by 7, and then it evaporated. Spartans took the lead, and they lead by 6 right now. Largest lead for either team in the first half belonged to the Spartans at the end, right now 21-15. In that first half, for Exira Elkhorn Campbellton, unofficially, Jalen Peterson led the way with 10 points. Taryn Peterson with 5, all coming in the second quarter. Harley Fawn with 4, and Caden Spohr finishes with 2.5. And for the Crusaders, Malia Clayberg's 4 points leads the way. Anna Hart had 3. Ashton Clucky, Maya Downing, Ella Heidoff, and Aubrey Hoffbauer all with 2 points apiece. Where we stand going into the third quarter for the Spartans, Taryn Peterson and Jalen Peterson each have 2 fouls, as does Caden Spohr. On the other side for the Crusaders, Ashton Clucky, Aubrey Hoffbauer. Ashton Clucky and Lauren Cook, they both got 2 fouls. But the biggie for the Crusaders Anna Hart. She's got 3 points, 3 fouls in that first half. And so right before the half, they had the double whammy. She missed a breakaway layup on the steal and then fouled trying to fight for the rebound out of frustration a little bit. So hopefully, if you're a Crusader fan, they've been able to talk things over in the locker room, get those things cleaned up, and if you're Exira Elkhorn Kimballton, you're pretty pleased. You forced the Crusaders into mistake after mistake after mistake in that second quarter. There were several passes where it was just miscommunication for the Crusaders that went out of bounds. There were others that the Spartans made nice plays, forced the turnover, but there were a lot of missed shots for Coon Rapids Baird and plenty of forced and unforced errors by the Spartan defense. On the other side of things, I mentioned it in the pregame show. When they played back in December in Coon Rapids, it was a Crusader 59-36 victory, but Jalen Peterson was not playing yet. She is back, and in her time back, she has certainly been huge for the Spartans. She missed the first 7 games of the season. Actually, the first 4 games of the season, and she has started, it looks like, 8 to 10 since returning. So Crusaders got to play the Spartans before she was in, and Peterson's been a big part of this first half, and a lot of her points are coming on missed shots, but the rebounding is just so lopsided. I don't track rebounds when I keep stats. I just focus on the points because that's hard. I mean, that's enough for me to have to focus on. But the eye test tells me that Exira Elkhorn Kimballton, it feels like it has to be close to 3-1 maybe, and especially offensive rebounds. And they haven't converted on all of them, but they've been able to turn a lot of those offensive rebounds into second chance points. And in a game like this, where you've got 2 defensive-minded teams at the top of the conference going at it, those are going to be big possessions that you can extend and get second chance and third chance points. So right now, that edge belongs to the Spartans. We'll see if either team mixes things up in the second half. You've been listening to the Culver's Halftime Show, celebrating 40 years in business and 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. This is one of 3 broadcasts tonight with the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network. Over on KCIM, Jeff Blankman's in Carroll for their matchup with Boone. We've also got live video on the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube page. And on Kick 106.7, Mason Neeland has the South Central Calhoun game as they host West Bend Mallard. We've got 3 girl-boy doubleheaders tonight with the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network, and we'll return to Elkhorn in a moment. Coon Rapids Baird and Exira Elkhorn Kimballton squaring off in girls basketball. Game 1 of a doubleheader today on KKRL. Back in a moment. You've been listening to the Culver's Halftime Show.
If you have a project that needs to be done, turn to Moore Construction in Coon Rapids. Whether it's new construction, remodeling, or cosmetic makeovers, trust the professionals at Moore Construction. Call 712-684-7667 for a free estimate. Also, for all your lumber and other building material needs, make it Moore Lumber on Main Street in Coon Rapids. Moore Lumber and Construction, locally owned and operated, and proud sponsors of Coon Rapids Baird Athletics.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
To 93.7 KKRL. I'm Nick Brinks in the Gatorade broadcast booth, high above the high school gym here in Elkhorn. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll, helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. The crow's nest is up here hanging from the rafters, and I feel like this thing sways every time I move. Coon Rapids Baird begins the second half with the basketball. They were outscored 13-0 to end the second quarter. High off the glass. Hart, left wing, long two, no good. Spartans, deep toss at the other end. Jalen Peterson, another missed layup. We have seen a number of missed layups from both teams tonight. And the Crusaders push. Right wing with Ashton Clucky. They've got a chance to score first out of the half. Ella Hyde off to the left wing with Anna Hart. Hart scored on the first possession of the game, knocked down a wing three. Hasn't scored since. And a pass from Heidoff is deflected by Taryn Peterson, pulled down by Riley Miller, and there's a steal. Spartans take it the other way. Elbow jumper, Peterson off the mark. Rebound, knocked loose. Taryn Peterson will come away with her own rebound. Her layup attempt missed, tipped around, rebounded by Malia Clayberg. Now the Crusaders push again. A minute into the third. She'll step up. They leave her open. High three. Banks it in. First possession of the first quarter and third possession of the third quarter. Hart knocks down her 2 threes on the night. 3-point game. Pass inside off the fingertips of Harley Fawn. Deflected by a Crusader or two on the way there. And Coon Rapids Baird, just like that, has a chance to get back within one or maybe tie on this possession. Zyra Elkhorn Kimballton hosting Coon Rapids Baird tonight. Girls basketball here on KKRL. We've got the boys game coming up next. Heidoff to Hoffbauer, right wing. Inside, gets it tipped free. Saved from going out of bounds by Clucky. Now Clayberg tips it out to the wing. Clucky to the corner. Heidoff, three, off the rim. Rebounded by Riley Miller. And the Spartans go back to work, leading by 3 with a whistle and a timeout taken by Coach Peterson of the Spartans. A pair of 12-win teams, number 1 and number 2 in the Rolling Valley Conference, squaring off. 3-point game, third quarter, 6 minutes left. 21-18 Spartans, they'll have the ball when we return on KKRL.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Timeout. Their second of the game. Spartans turn it over. It's tipped. Hart comes away with the loose ball. Another steal. She'll stand in the right wing. Steps up. Thought about a three. To Heidoff right wing. Three on the way. Off the backboard. Off. And the Spartans take it back with a defensive board. Jalen Peterson cleaned it up. Now inside with Taryn Peterson and a whistle and a foul on the floor. Oh, that's Anna Hart. She'll pick up number 4. Big trouble for her. She'll have to come out here with 5:44 to go in the third. And when you're as aggressive defensively as Hart is, you're down to your last foul. That really takes away a huge part of your game. And that's when you're out there. She won't be out there for a while. Taryn Peterson catch and shoot. Left wing three off the rim. No good. Jalen another rebound. Swatted. Rejected by Clayberg, but fouled. And a couple free throws coming for Jalen Peterson. A game high 10 points for the Spartans. And Malia picks up foul number 2. Free throw on the way good from Peterson. She's 3 for 5 today. They went 4 for 6 in the first half. At the line. Crusaders 4 for 4. She goes 2 for 2 here. Jalen Peterson to 12 points now. 5-point game. Crusaders trail 23-18. Coon Rapids Baird with the basketball. Inside with Clucky. Bounce pass, kind of lazy. A lazy pass intercepted by Spohr. Hopping her way into the lane. Bucket counts with a foul. Jalen Peterson lays it in. Bucket counts. And the and one is coming here, fouled by, I think, Lauren Cook. No, it'll be Hoffbauer, 23, not 21. That'll send Peterson right back to the line. She just knocked a couple down. Her and one is short. Rebound tipped around. Cook comes away with it. Now in the backcourt, the Crusaders have it. They'll push across the stripe. Hoffbauer in the front court. Hoffbauer takes off to the left. Bounce pass out to the corner. Cook saves it from going out of bounds, but thrown back. Spohr the other way. Spartans with an and one coming. Layup from Cadence Spohr. Fouled. And the lead is 9. Shoved from behind. Coach McAllister takes the timeout. Clayburgh back-to-back fouls. They've got a chance to grow the lead to 10. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton leads 27-18. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. Back in a moment on KKRL.
Pro Lake Super Value is not only your hometown grocery, they are your area's premier full-service grocery store with a full-service deli serving up hot and fresh food daily. At Pro Lake's Super Value, you'll find everything you need from day-to-day as well as meal solutions. Stock up to feed the hungry athlete in your house. Pro Lake's Super Value is excited to serve the Coon Rapids Bayard community, proud sponsor of Crusader Athletics, and wish them good luck.
Elkhorn Kimballton took over midway through the second quarter, ended that first half on a 13-0 run. Crusaders knocked down a 3 to start the third quarter, and then 6 straight for the Spartans. And they've got a chance here at an and one on a layup by Cadence Spohr, fouled by Malia Clayburgh, and she'll shoot one. And she gets it to go after it gets hung up on the rim and falls in. 10-point game. 28-18. Malia Clayburgh will step out of bounds on the near sideline. Spartans defense has the Crusaders flustered here. And again, they are without Anna Hart in foul trouble with 4. She's on the bench. Can't do anything but watch. Underneath with Fawn. Tips ball, and she'll foul after the offensive rebound attempt. Harley Fawn's first. So it'll be Crusader basketball. Defense, their strength. Certainly a 10-point deficit isn't insurmountable, but they've got some big work to do. Lauren Cook to the free throw line. Jumper on the way. It'll be blocked. Back the other way. 2-on-1. Taryn Peterson with the assist from Jalen Peterson. Lays it in. 12-point game. Malia Clayburgh almost lost it after the tip. To the corner, Ashton Clucky steps around the perimeter. Top side with Hoffbauer. Pass to the left with Lauren Cook. She'll spin out of traffic. A lob back to Hoffbauer. 4:10 remaining, third quarter, 30-18. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton sees Park for a moment. Hoffbauer goes up, misses it from the left elbow, and rebounded by Riley Miller. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton lobs to the right wing. Quick catch and shoot. Taryn Peterson, 3, off the mark. Rebound pulled down as Lauren Cook hits the deck hard. Clayburgh kicks out to the corner. Heidoff, 3, too strong. Off the rim, off the glass. Taryn Peterson the rebound for the Spartans. Straight away, she'll take it all the way in and pop it in from just inside the free throw line. Taryn Peterson with 4 in the quarter, and she's now got 9 in the game, and a timeout taken by Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. 32-18. They have stretched the lead here on an 11-0 run. 3:35 to go in the third quarter.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
You're listening to 93.7 KKRL. The Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders walking very gingerly back out onto the floor after their timeout. They'll beat the Spartans onto the floor. 32-18, and since early to mid-second quarter, the Spartans are on a 24-3 run. The only bucket for the Crusaders in that span was the 3 in the first minute of this second half. Clayberg inside to Ashton Clucky, rather. And she'll have a chance to cook from the free throw line, as she got fouled on the way up. Fouled by the Spartans' Alyssa Testro. Clucky hasn't been at the line a ton this season, but she's knocked down 55+%, and she'll convert the free throw here. If you're the Crusaders, you need every point you can right now. They have just not been falling. They're going to get an offensive rebound. Maybe. Let's see. Jump ball. Ball was tipped out, and the Crusaders had it, and then they kind of ran into each other, and it knocked it into a jump ball. Spartans will take it right back. That's the kind of thing that's been going on tonight for the Crusaders. An easy rebound. Two players don't realize the other one's going for it too, and they knock it away from both of them. That's happened twice now. Spartans go underneath with Taryn Peterson. Can't get it to fall. Clayberg's rebound is ripped away by Testro, but it will be a jump ball, so right back to the Crusaders. 13-point game. Spartans 32, Crusaders 19. 3 minutes to go in the third. To the near side, it's Heidoff. Lobs it to Clucky. Clucky in the right wing. Lob to the top with Clayberg now. She'll dribble to the right. Kick down to the corner. Ashton Clucky, 3 on the way. Off the rim. Rebound. They'll fight for it again. Spartans come away with it. 3 girls on the floor. They'll be the last ones down. Darren Peterson drives at the other end. Fouled. Splits the defender. Lays it off the window. And we'll head to the stripe for a pair. Foul on the wrist. And for the Crusaders, that'll be the third on Ashton Clucky. And that will be the 5th. First free throw from Peterson's good. She's in double figures now with 10. And they will be shooting free throws the rest of the way in this third quarter. The Crusaders are over the limit. And the Spartans have stretched the lead now to 15, 34-19. Crusaders in the backcourt having to deal with this full court pressure. Clayberg to the near sideline. Fires it up front to Heidoff in the wing, right side. Heidoff double teams. And they'll get fouled here. Testro and Spohr were the two defenders. It'll be Spohr, Cadence Spohr, picking up foul number 3. And team foul number 3 here in the third. 2:28 remaining in the third. Crusaders down 15 in this rematch from mid-December. Heidoff dribbles around Fawn and gets shoved on the hip. That'll be another foul. And now both teams will be shooting free throws from here on out. That was the 4th on Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. Down by 15 in the third, 2:25 left. Crusaders have the basketball, inbound it to the corner. Heidoff to the top with Cook, dribbles to the free throw line, bounce pass to the side, right side. Underneath, wanted Clayberg, wasn't ready for it, intercepted by the Spartans. Now a backdoor cut to Taryn Peterson. It rolls off the rim, rebound to Clucky. And then ripped out by Testro and out of bounds. Maya Downing will check in for the number 12 ranked 1A team, Coon Rapids Baird. 12-2 on the year. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton hoping to hand them their first conference loss of the season. If that would happen, Crusaders would be 9-1. Spartans would move to 10-2, just a game back, and they would have split. Crusaders still in the driver's seat, though, with a 2-game lead essentially at this point. Spartans force another turnover as the Crusaders passed it deep. Down to the corner left side. Jalen Peterson steps up. Baseline floater left side. 17-point lead. And 16 for Peterson. Heidoff to Hoffbauer. Downstairs to Cook. A lob back to Hoffbauer. Drives inside underneath Clayberg. Off the window. Gets her own rebound. Put back. Rolls off again. And the Spartans knock it out of bounds. 1:33 to go. And Maya Downing in a little pain. She'll sub out. She had just come in, and she is holding possibly her left arm a little gingerly, and now the boys basketball coach, Corey Meyer, will come down and help out with her. 93 seconds to go on 93.7 KKRL here in quarter number 3. Inbound pass, and Malia Clayberg, she knocks down a 7-footer, and I think she says, finally, it is about time. Now a steal for Cook at half court. At the other end, breakaway layup, catch it! Long way to go for the Crusaders, but they needed that. Spartans still have a comfortable 13-point lead. Jalen Peterson pass deflected. Underneath, deflected again. Fawn off the rim. Put back is good. Got her own rebound. And now the Crusaders turn it over in the backcourt over the head of Hoffbauer on the inbound pass. 59 seconds to go. To the right wing with Riley Miller. Now Taryn Peterson, elbow jumper, right side, floats it. Clayberg's there for the board. Hand off to Hoffbauer. Now Heidoff will take it up the floor. Dribbles to the near sideline. Lost it out of bounds and off the shoe of the Spartans. It grazed Fawn's right heel after they popped it out of the hands of Heidoff. 42 seconds left as they continue to check on Maya Downing over on the bench. 43 seconds left in the third, and they're going to throw it away. Crusaders throw it over the head of Cook and off to the scorer's table. A 15-point lead for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. They have hopes of a conference title, and it needed a victory at home tonight over Coon Rapids Baird to keep those hopes alive. Spartans lead it by 15. They'll throw it into traffic, and it's stolen right back. Turnover, back to the Spartans. Riley Miller's pass. Off to the left. Cadence Spohr comes down with it. Shot clock is off. 22 seconds left. Spohr to the top of the key, now to Miller. Lauren Cook, a lot of playing time here as Anna Hart's got 4 fouls. So she's having to play that Anna Hart role, trying to swat it away. Spohr, kick down to the corner. Rasmussen, 3 off the rim. Rebound, Clayberg. At the buzzer, not going to get it off. She was not aware of the clock and kept on dribbling. 38-23. It was a 6-point lead at the half for the Spartans. They grow it to 15. 38-23. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton leading at home over Coon Rapids Baird. We head to the fourth quarter in a minute. Thanks for listening to 93.7 KKRL. I'm Nick Brinks. We'll return to the Gatorade broadcast booth next.
Coon Bowl in Coon Rapids. It's a great place to bring your family for a fun night of entertainment. They've got 8 lanes of bowling, plus they serve great burgers. In fact, burgers that were voted one of the top 10 best burgers in the state. Plus, they've got a full menu of great food, something for everybody. So plan a night out and head to Coon Bowl in Coon Rapids for dinner and a game of bowling. Located on 6th Street, Coon Bowl, voted best burger in Iowa. Proud supporters of the Coon Rapids Baird Crusaders and all area teams.
At Southwest Iowa Real Estate Company, we love Audubon. It's where we live, raise our families, and volunteer our time. It's also the place where we sell homes. I'm Janelle Dice, broker of Southwest Iowa Real Estate Company in Audubon. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, look no further than your neighbors. We know the market better than anyone and will take the stress out of the entire process. For more information, call us at 712-563-4288 or go to our website at southwestiowarealestateco.com.
Quarter. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton will have the ball. They'll inbound. It's already been tipped out. Spartans maintain possession. Starters on the floor both ways. Inbound to Jalen Peterson at the low block left side. Easy. Bank in off the glass for the Crusaders. Clucky, Hart, Clayberg, Heidoff, Hoffbauer on the floor. 4 fouls for Hart. She's missed pretty much the entire second half out after that 4th foul. Top of the key, Clayberg. She'll let it fly. Spartans there for the rebound. Peterson, Miller, Fawn, Spohr. On the floor, the starters tonight for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. Jalen Peterson underneath to Taryn Peterson, high off the window, and they connect from the left low block to the right low block and then off the window. 19-point game. Heidoff steps down to the corner for Ashton Clucky. Dribbles around the arc, lob to the left wing. Hoffbauer steps up. Floater on its way short. Shots just aren't falling tonight, but they'll cash in on an offensive rebound from Ella Heidoff. 42-25, 6:40 remaining on 93.7 KKRL Carroll. I'm Nick Brink in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight, thanks to KC Miners back in studio. Here's a toss. Hoffbauer almost stole it. Spartans have it back, and Taryn Peterson floats it in. I have a feeling this one will be pretty well put away for the Spartans. They lead by 19. Corner three, Hoffbauer. That's over and rebounded by Peterson. Taryn up the floor, right to left, and now they'll slow it down a little bit. 6:08 to go. And right now, all Spartans. Crusaders led at one point, 15-8. Peterson misses a three, left wing. They'll drive, and Jalen Peterson will take it on the rebound and put it back in. 21-point lead, largest of the night. Hart in the left wing, splits defenders, puts one off the glass too strong. A lot of shots for the Crusaders tonight that a lot of them probably fall most of the time, but tonight they just weren't going. Three missed, rebounded by Hart by the Spartans. And now they'll push. 46-25, Spartans. If they hang on, they'll move to 13-3. 10-2 in the conference. Crusaders would drop to 12-3 and 9-1. Crusaders turn it over, and the Spartans do the same. They toss it deep for Harley Fawn. It's over her head and out of bounds. 5:11 remaining, and this one, all Exira Elkhorn Kimballton for now, and Heidoff draws contact. And may shoot free throws here. We'll see. I think it might be on the foul on the floor, actually. So Riley Miller picks up her first. But yeah, if we do the math here, Crusaders led 15-8. They'll inbound here to Clayburg, and she'll fight her way to the hoop. 8 now for Malia. They've now been outscored, let's see, 38-12 since the Crusaders led 15-8. 4:45 to go. Crusaders still fighting, though. Anna Hart across the stripe. Dribbles around Spohr. Takes it all the way. Layup is missed, but she'll shoot two. Fouled on the way around Caden Spohr, who picks up her fourth. One foul in each quarter for Spohr for consistency. 4:38 to go, and Hart knocks down her first free throw attempt of the night. She's got 7 points. Scored the Crusaders' first bucket of the game in the first minute. Scored their first bucket of the third quarter as well. And she knocks down a couple free throws here in the fourth for 8 points on the night. 4:30 to play. Exira Elkhorn Kimballton leading at home by 17 over the visiting Coon Rapids Baird Crusaders. Spartans right to left in the second half in white with maroon trim. And the Crusaders in their black jerseys, red numbers. Spartans looking to take as much time off the shot clock with each possession. Spohr looks for Jalen Peterson on the right wing. Lobs inside for Fawn. Swatted out by Clayburg with 5 on the shot clock. 4:08 to play. Boys basketball coming up next. That'll feature 14-1 Coon Rapids Baird, 2-12 Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. Catch and shoot on the inbound pass. No. Offensive rebound. Jalen Peterson cleans it up again. Just dominating on the offensive glass. Hoffbauer, left corner jumper, long two, missed for the rebound. 19-point game. This one pretty well in hand for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. They'll play keep away around the perimeter now. Spartans will drive inside with Fawn. Off the glass, gets her own rebound. Can't get it to go. Now Taryn Peterson tips it back to Spohr. A lob up top to Riley Miller. Now Jalen Peterson bounces it into the lane. It'll be intercepted by Ashton Clucky. 3:30 to go. Now Hart gets knocked to the floor and fouled by Taryn Peterson. Her third. 48-29, 3:20 to go. And it will be Heidoff inbounding to Hart as she took a tumble. And Maya Downing has rejoined the Coon Rapids Baird bench. Good to see. They were fanning her and giving her some water a little bit earlier, laying on the bleachers. Pass to Clayberg, tipped out of bounds by Fawn. Hoffbauer to the sideline. She'll inbound in front of her teammates on the bench. 3 and change to go. All Spartans at this point, 48-29. The pass to the right wing, now inside to Clayberg, hit from behind. And that'll be the 4th foul on Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. Caden Spoor will foul out. She'll finish the night with 5 points. She'll get a nice hand from the home crowd. And they'll bring in Zoe Rasmussen, a freshman. She'll take back over. She's been out there quite a bit tonight. Heidoff inbounds to Hoffbauer at the Spartan midcourt circle. Down to the corner. Pass to Clucky. Out of her grip. Tried to toss it back into play. Taryn Peterson hauls it down. And then a collision tipped out by Fawn. Crusaders will take it back with 2:50 to go. A lot of girls taking tumbles here in the final moments. You'd hate to get somebody dinged up with February and the postseason just around the corner. But Crusaders are still fighting. Spartans leading by 19. Top of the key with Hart. Back to Hoffbauer. Dribbles around the arc. Crusaders gave up an average of 29 points a game coming into tonight. Clayberg, couple missed buckets up close, got an offensive rebound. It'll be tipped out by the Spartans. They'll get it back. Right now the Crusaders with 29 points. They've given up the 48 for the Spartans tonight. Hoffbauer along the baseline, inbound to Clucky, gets it ripped away. Jump ball will go to Coon Rapids Baird. They'll hang on. A 19-point lead for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. And the Crusaders will go to the baseline to inbound with Aubrey Hoffbauer underneath the Hart. Point blank, quick shot, off the glass, off the rim, no good. Another 1 to 2 footer that won't go for Coon Rapids Baird tonight. I could probably find about 10 tonight that coulda, shoulda, woulda went in if you're the Crusaders. Those bunnies have been anything but tonight. Taryn Peterson guarded by Heidoff at half court. 14 on the shot clock. Game clock will wind under 2. Spartans will travel to Panorama on Thursday. They've got 4 regular season games, 2 conference games. Hart gets a steal. Breakaway layup, fouled, and a couple free throws coming. And the foul will be on Exira Elkhorn Kimballton. Was that Rasmussen they just set up? Nope, might have been Taryn Peterson. She'll pick up her 4th. Hart will go to the stripe. She'll shoot 2, splashes the first one. And she's got a chance from the free throw line to be the first Crusader in double figures, which she will do. Crusaders will bring Cook back onto the floor, Lauren Cook. And Ashton Clucky will sub out with 5 points tonight. Spartans have the basketball and a 17-point lead. But toss to Jalen Peterson. Back now to Taryn Peterson. 1:40 to go. Content to take as much time off the clock. Crusaders still trying to force turnovers. They'll double team Taryn. Back to Jalen Peterson. A look inside. Taryn partially deflected. Rebounded by Hart. Double teamed. Lost it. Tripped up and fouled. And she'll shoot a couple. Hart will have some, I think her legs will be black and blue tomorrow. She has hit the deck a lot. Elbows may feel sore too. Harley Fawn picks up her 3rd foul. 1:23 to go. Hart will head to the stripe. She leads the Crusaders with 10 points tonight. And that'll be her first missed free throw. For the Spartans, it's been Jalen Peterson. I've got her for 22 points tonight. In a big night for her. Both missed free throws Rebounded by Heidoff. Lob to the left wing. Hoffbauer steps up to the left wing. Down to Heidoff now in the corner. A look inside for Hart. Double team. Tries to put it off the glass. Malia Clayberg's there. And her putback is fouled with 67 seconds to go. Foul is on Riley Miller. And Malia Clayberg will head to the line. A chance to get to double figures herself. Free throw on the way from Malia. It'll be short. And she'll sit on 8 points for a little while longer. 17-point lead for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton at home. Clayberg knocks down the second free throw. Got a generous roll. And the inbound pass to Taryn Peterson. They'll push across the timeline with Miller. A lob to the far side. Now just playing keep away between Taryn Peterson and Riley Miller. 50 seconds to play. Miller in the left wing. Shot clock down to 15. Taryn Peterson and Miller continue to play keep away. Cook and Heidoff trying to steal it. Miller for three, left wing off the glass. Whistle and a foul. It'll be on Hoffbauer. First foul of the fourth quarter on the Crusaders. No, actually it'll be Hoffbauer going to the free throw line. She was the one that was fouled by Jalen Peterson. And the Crusaders are about to bring in some fresh bodies here, it looks like, as they set up and set in front of the scorer's table. Hoffbauer to shoot two. And that'll be her third point of the night. .48-33. Anna Hart, she'll sub out. Amelia Eddy. Also Maddie Mason. Those two sub in for the Crusaders. Hoffbauer knocks both free throws down. 37 seconds to go. Couple seconds separating shot and game clock. They'll shut it off after this possession. Spartans lead it by 14 with under a minute to go, now under a half minute to go. Spartans will move to 13-3, 10-2 in the conference. They're within a game now of the Crusaders. Underneath to Fawn. And from point-blank range, she'll put it up for two. 8 for Hahn, 8 seconds to go. Hoffbauer and the Crusaders down 16. They'll take a corner three. Cook comes up short. Another rebound for good measure for Jalen Peterson. And the Exira Elkhorn Kimballton Spartans come away with a 50-34 victory. They take the lead in the second quarter and never look back. At one point, they were on a 24-3 run from the second quarter to the third quarter, and the Crusaders had no answers. Impressive performance from the Spartans tonight. They get within a game now of the Crusaders for the conference title in the Rolling Valley. Mackey Motors post-game show is coming your way next. And don't forget, we'll name our Motor Inn Player of the Game. It's all coming up next when we return to the Gatorade broadcast booth, live from Elkhorn, hanging from the rafters up in the Crow's Nest. I'm Nick Brinks. Post-game is next, thanks to Mackey Motors.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Coon Rapids Bayard Crusaders good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today. 792-999-2263. That's 999-2263. Good luck, Crusaders, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Door got a dent? Hood got a ding? Tony's Corner Body and Paint will get rid of that thing. That window crack and that fender scratch has met its match. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. If the repair is big or the repair is small, Tony's Corner Body and Paint does it all. Tony personally guarantees all auto body repairs because he repairs it himself. Tony's Corner Body and Paint. Get a free quote. Main Street in Coon Rapids or call 712-999-DENT.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat, at Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Post-game coverage is brought to you, as always, by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. Impressive win for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton tonight. They get a home victory over the top team in the Rolling Valley Conference, number 2 versus number 1, and the number 2 wins out 50-34. 16-point win for the Spartans. Again, they moved to 13-3, 10-2 in the conference. Crusaders fall to 12-3, 9-1 in the conference. And now for the Crusaders, if they win their remaining 4 Rolling Valley Conference games, they will be your conference champions. They will host, they're going to Peyton Sheridan on Monday. They'll host Woodbine on Tuesday, and then a total of 5 regular season games left. They've given up their wiggle room tonight with the loss. Now, if you're Exira Elkhorn Kimballton, you've got Panorama on Thursday. That's non-conference. 4 regular season games left, 2 in the Rolling Valley. They basically need to win both of those and need the Crusaders to lose 1. That's essentially where we're at right now for Exira Elkhorn Kimballton to use tonight's victory to make hay in the conference standing. But right now, the 16-point win for the Spartans, big deal for them. Jalen Peterson led the way with 22 points. Taryn Peterson, she finishes with 15, and for the Crusaders, it was a 10-point night for Anna Hart to lead the way for the Crusaders. But Hart was in a lot of foul trouble. She finishes with 4 fouls. She picked up that 4th foul early in the third quarter. So she was pretty much out of commission for most of the second half until they got down, 15 to 20 points, and then you say, well, if she fouls out, she fouls out. They need her on the floor. First quarter was in favor of the Crusaders. They led 11-8. Jumped out to a 4-0 lead in the quarter, and then the Spartans ended the second quarter on a 13-0 run to go into halftime 21-15. Crusaders came out and hit a 3 on their first or second possession of the third quarter, got back within 3, and that's the closest the game was the rest of the way. Spartans then went on an 11-0 run. They went up 38-23 after 3, and they outscored the Crusaders 12-11 in the fourth quarter as well to win 3 of the 4 quarters tonight en route to their victory. Let's name our Motor Inn player of the game. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for sales, service, parts, and collision. When these two teams played back on December 17th, Jalen Peterson didn't play. Spartans lost 59-36. Tonight she does play. She goes for 22 points, a ton of offensive rebounds, a ton of second chance points on the rebounds and the offensive putbacks. And tonight they win by 16. Jalen Peterson, our Motor Inn Player of the Game for the Exira Elkhorn Kimballton Spartans, as they are teamed up with the Audubon girls. So we have kind of adopted this Exira Elkhorn Kimballton girls squad, and they will be our Motor Inn Player of the Game. Jalen Peterson, a junior for the Spartans. Congratulations as they win this one 50-34. You've been listening to our Mackey Motors post-game show. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and online at MackeyMotors.com. We've got boys basketball coming your way next. Stay tuned for that.